Welcome to Disney StoryTime! To hear the story read to you, tap the orange button. To read by yourself,
Aladdin, Abu's Adventure. The magic carpet swooped through the Agrabah marketplace. "Abu, stop covering my eyes!" Aladdin cried as he tried to pry the monkey's arms from around his head. "How can I find a gift for the genie when I can't see?" But Abu didn't let go. The magic carpet flew between the stalls, then suddenly stopped short. Aladdin disentangled himself from Abu's grip as he hopped to the ground. "Thanks, carpet," said Aladdin, giving the rug a high five. Abu followed Aladdin and the carpet to a stall packed with interesting things. They'd been to the market 100 times, but they'd never seen this stand before. "May I help you?" asked the merchant inside. "What's this?" Aladdin asked, as he picked up an unusual blue tube. "Hold it up to the light and look in, and you will see the changing colors of the rainbow," the merchant replied. Meanwhile, Abu climbed up the side of the stall. He wrapped his tail around a pole and dangled over Aladdin's head. Then he grabbed Aladdin's hat and put it on his own head. "Give that back!" Aladdin yelled. "What a clever monkey," said the merchant. "Sometimes he's a little too clever," Aladdin replied. "Perhaps I could buy him," said the merchant, "for my troupe of traveling acrobats." "Abu may be trouble," said Aladdin, "but he's not for sale." Although the merchant had wonderful things, nothing was right for Genie, so Aladdin moved on. He searched stand after stand and finally held up a big yellow robe. "What about this, Abu?" he said. But where was Abu? "Abu!" Aladdin called. "Oh no," he said to himself. "Abu's angry because I yelled at him. Now he's run away. Abu, where are you?" he shouted. But there was no answer. Abu had disappeared. A few days later, the genie appeared in the Sultan's palace. Right away, he noticed Aladdin's expression. "Hey, Al," he said. "Why the long face?" Aladdin sighed. "I yelled at Abu, and he ran away." "Ran away?" The genie scratched his head. "That's funny, because I went to see this troupe of acrobats, and they had a monkey that looked just like Abu." Aladdin frowned. Then he remembered the mysterious merchant in the stall. "Genie!" exclaimed Aladdin. "Abu didn't run away. He's been monkey-napped, and we've got to save him." At that very moment, Abu was looking in the merchant's yellow eyes. He had caught Abu when Aladdin wasn't looking and shoved him in a sack. "It's showtime," said the merchant. Abu answered by sticking his tongue out. The merchant frowned. "You'll do it, or there will be no dinner for you tonight." Abu sighed. He knew he had to escape. But how? The genie and Aladdin flew over the desert in search of Abu. They had heard that the traveling acrobats had moved on, but nobody knew where. "There!" the genie cried at last, pointing down at a bright red tent. Aladdin, the genie, and the magic carpet swooped down and took their seats inside the tent. After a moment, the lights went down, and Abu appeared on a high wire. "Abu, be careful!" Aladdin immediately called out. When the merchant saw Aladdin, he ordered his guards to capture him. But Aladdin and the genie hopped on the magic carpet just in time. While the audience watched, they zoomed toward Abu. "Grab the monkey!" the merchant ordered. For a moment, Abu didn't move, but he knew that if the acrobats caught him, he'd have to go back to his cage. Finally, he closed his eyes and jumped. "Gotcha!" cried Aladdin as Abu landed in his arms. Aladdin had forgotten that he was in a crowd, but Abu knew just what to do. He stuck out his tongue at the furious merchant. Then he waved goodbye and off he flew with his friends. Free at last. The end.